Let's start the bulletin with some breaking news. A farmers' protest has ended at the Delhi-Noida border. The Uttar Pradesh government has formed a high-level committee to give its report within 8 days. These are the visuals on your screen as the protest was called off. There were hours of massive traffic jams on the Delhi-NCR border, particularly in the Delhi-Noida border, which is Delhi-Uttar Pradesh border, as many of these farmers were trying to make their way to Delhi from the Mahamaya flyover in Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh area towards the parliament in Delhi, but were barricaded off at the Delhi border. I'm being joined at this point by Priyank. Priyank, of course, huge relief for commuters, most likely. What's the situation there on the road around you? But also, this might be a big carrot for the farmers as well.
Certainly, Sneha, it's a peak traffic hour. The commuters will have to face problem because the traffic is snailing. As you can see, right behind me is the traffic which is entering from the national capital inside Noida. And certainly, because of multiple routes being diverted since early morning, the commuters will have to at least face some difficulty while they are going back home tonight. On the other side, there's a big relief because the farmers have called off their protest. They have said that since the high-level committee has been assured by the government on this particular issue, because they wanted revised compensation, they wanted the 10% of the land which was handed over to them to be developed by the government, and they also wanted that the compensation should be increased with more than 60% of the rate. This is what they were demanding. So since the protest has been called off, it was a pressure tactic on them that they wanted to march towards the national capital. That's why this particular issue has been resolved as of now. So within 8 days of time period, the high-level committee will be giving its report to the government, on the basis of which the issue of around 149 villages of Noida and Greater Noida's farmer can be resolved. But there's another development which has happened, that the government has formed a 3-member committee. The MPs will be visiting Chandigarh because there's another protest which has been called by the farmers from across Punjab and Haryana, who are supposed to come to the national capital on 12th. So before 12th, the committee will be going there. They will be trying to address the issue, and they will be trying to know that what these farmers have been demanding. But because of the snailing traffic, certainly the commuters will have to face multiple issues today itself. But the protest has been called off. The farmers are so far not moving towards the national capital.
But Priyank, they will be making their way back to from where they have started, which means essentially this traffic snarls and congestion will definitely go on for another few hours. So people who will be making their way back from Delhi towards Noida or Greater Noida are in for some very troubled times, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly, because see, the multiple roads have been blocked, multiple diversions have been made, and if there's only one vehicle which breaks down, then certainly we have seen that the kilometers of jam is quite common in the national capital. And because of thousands and lakhs of commuters who travel to the national capital from Noida, because Noida being the satellite town of the national capital, then certainly they are coming back. It's 6 p.m. and before your show could end, suddenly there will be thousands of more vehicles on the streets moving towards Noida. So that is something which is going to be seen today. They have a normal issue of traffic which is faced by the commuters. But today, since because of the traffic diversion, there will be more issues which they are going to face. They will have to spend some more minutes to reach to their home.
Right. Thank you very much, Priyank, for all of those details. Priyank reporting from the ground where much of these traffic jams are being witnessed, even as farmers now have been appeased with 8 days and a committee that has been formed.